Prepare to feel a chill down your spine because the following 15 videos are guaranteed to scare you. It's recommended that you do not watch these videos alone, as they may leave you sleepless at night. In the dark depths of the cathedral lies the lair of the devil himself. Red Fox, the reckless ghost hunter, dared to venture into this cursed place, ignorant of the horrors that awaited him.
무언가가 여기 있을까요?
And not only watched, but something is clearly present. He could feel a malevolent presence, lurking in the shadows, watching his every move. The playback revealed nothing. Yet he could hear the sound of something approaching him from the darkness. The recording displays every part of the cathedral captured by the camera during the incident. After a while, the paranormal investigator realizes that his Ouija board is missing, indicating that the supernatural entity has departed.
지금 거의 해가 뜨고 있습니다.
The following hair-raising incident highlights the dangers of driving in a storm, especially when your car is already a wreck. The video, recorded in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, in May 2016, captures the heart-stopping moment. When the weather suddenly escalated from calm to chaos in seconds. The storm shatters the back window. Can you imagine the fear of driving without a rear window in such terrifying conditions? A YouTuber may have stumbled upon a scary encounter with skinwalkers engaged in a screaming match. The terrifying incident took place when the YouTuber was exploring Gila National Forest, and he heard eerie wailing sounds coming from all directions. The cameraman stood in anticipation, hoping to capture something on film, when he heard the screams once more. The terror was so intense that it made him turn around involuntarily. And the screams continued to echo through the forest. But who or what could be producing such an eerie sound? Could it be the work of Skinwalker, or is it something far more sinister? The uncertainty of it all makes one thing clear. It's best to stay far away from that forest. Are you prepared to hear one of the most gut-wrenching sounds ever recorded? Brace yourself, as this bone-crunching sound was captured at the Australian Reptile Park. It's no wonder that saltwater crocodiles are feared so greatly. According to the BBC, they claim the lives of roughly 1,000 people every year, which is significantly more than shark attacks. Encountering one of these massive crocs in the wild is a nightmare scenario for most people, and I'm no exception. Many people are baffled by an unusual video that was recorded by a Redditor's friend on their Ring camera. The video appears to show a chair on the porch that was apparently vacant before a stranger quickly sat down in it.
Okay, so now I'm going to slow it down for you guys. You see that? I don't know what the that is in my chair. The stool moves back and forth just once.
Some commenters have brought up the video's apparent jumping, which raises the possibility of a time-lapse effect.
Okay, so now I'm going to slow it down for you guys. You see that? I don't know what the that is in my chair. The stool moves back and forth just once.
They speculate that it could be a pet or wild animal that has climbed into the chair, making it look like a person is sitting there. However, upon closer inspection, it doesn't resemble any animal species that most people have ever seen. What could be the explanation behind this eerie occurrence? A spine-chilling incident occurred when a resident heard an unusual sound outside and went to investigate. The incident was captured on camera, showing the resident on his terrace, scanning the surroundings with a flashlight. During one of the sweeps, something disturbing appears on the right side of the screen. Many viewers have identified it as the lady in white. The fear-inducing sighting leads one to wonder what else may be lurking in the shadows. In solitary confinement, one would typically expect to be alone with one's own thoughts. However, a TikTok video reveals that this is not always true. The video shows a locked-up man standing behind bars, seemingly isolated from the outside world. Yet, when he steps aside, a shadowy figure can be seen crawling behind, quickly hiding itself from view. Though vaguely humanoid in shape, the creature appears to be anything but human. The chilling footage has ignited a frenzy of speculation in the comments section. Some viewers suggest that the figure could be the inmate's own demon, an otherworldly entity that may have led him to his current fate. Others believe that it represents a manifestation of the negative energy that has become attached to him. While the possibility of an intruder slipping into a high-security prison seems unlikely, the truth of the eerie figure remains a mystery. What horrors might lie at the heart of this unsettling phenomenon? An unidentified flying object that defies explanation was seen in the pitch black of a stormy night in Spain in 2009. A strange group of lights appeared to the left of the full moon.
You know, it's kind of funny. You see it's like a little shadow over there on the left side of the moon there. I'm floating around there. You see that? I don't know. I really can't tell.
Many observers were in a state of disbelief as the lights, which at first appeared randomly.
Wait a minute, look at holy shit, look at that. Look at the shape.
Oh my God.
Whoa, that's cool. You see that?
Yeah.
Look It's covered
eventually organized into a triangle shape.
front. They look in perfect shape. Oh, that is wow.
Is this proof of extraterrestrial life, or could it be a top-secret military vessel? Maxim ventures into a witch's house and encounters a demon. The true horror, however, begins when he burns a collection of dolls marked with ritualistic symbols. These were not voodoo dolls, but Maxim's burning of the dolls seems to have ignited a demonic presence. The spirit box emits a dreadful sound that appears to come from the hell itself. And one can't help but wonder why the devil, of all entities, would be affected by fire. As Kelsey Davies and Omar Ghosh TV entered the sinister Forest Lawn Cemetery, terror gripped them. They had no idea that they weren't alone. Michael Jackson, the king of pop, may have been buried in 2009, but his ghost is still around.
Drawn to over here, like I just felt like I needed to look on these walls, and all of a sudden we find Margaret, which is so creepy.
Kelsey used the dowsing rods to communicate with Michael Jackson's spirit.
This is Michael Jackson. Close by. Are you here, Michael?
Is Michael Jackson, have you met him? Do you know if Michael Jackson's here?
And was rewarded with a musical response that appeared to come from Michael's talent beyond the grave.
Is there someone here with us?
While talking to Margaret, it's confirmed that the spirit isn't related to Michael.
Moving a lot.
Look.
Ooh.
Did it? Are you the... Yeah. I'm so curious.
Kelsey then connects with Michael, and he eventually makes himself known. There's something else present.
Hey, I got a question for Margaret. Are you related to Michael Jackson? Does that mean no?
No.
Okay.
My heart hurts.
Oh.
Like a heart attack. This person. How did Michael die? I know
Heart failure?
Heart failure?
Cardiac arrest.
That was his
That was his cause.
It's possible Michael has some company.
Is this person here, is your name Michael? Can you cross the dowsing rods in my hand for yes and open them for no?
Ooh.
Are you Michael Jackson?
Oh, it is.
It's possible Michael has some company.
Are you a demon?
Perhaps singing Thriller in his grave. A Reddit user by the name of ProjectBad720 shared their story on the r/Chills Narrator subreddit, revealing that they had to move out of their previous home due to extreme paranormal activity. Unfortunately, the activity has now resurfaced, and they have shared terrifying footage from their current location in West Texas. The discussion regarding the video was ignited by the comments. Creepy Joltia speculated that the uploader or something they took to the new location might be haunted, and Fiery Witchburn 333 agreed, advising getting help. The uploader supported their theories and stated that they think they are being watched. What do you think about this? Share in the comments. While driving on a foggy road, a YouTuber spots movement in the darkness and suspects it might be a skinwalker. He decides to investigate and steps out of his car, but what he encounters makes him run for his life. The situation is absolutely terrifying, regardless of whether it was a skinwalker or not. During October 2010, while flying over the Appalachian Mountains, a passenger recorded a perplexing sighting in the form of a disc-shaped object and reflections of light in the clouds. It's unclear if this is a UFO sighting or not. Do you have any thoughts or theories on what it might be? Sylvia C., a YouTuber, has been dealing with unexplainable poltergeist activity in her home for a while now. Despite her efforts to ward off the angry energy,
It's happening again, guys.
the disturbances continue. In this year, she had yet another encounter with a paranormal entity. Could you handle living with this kind of activity?
Guys.
It's unclear what issues the poltergeist may have, but it's worth noting that the entity often focuses on causing disturbances in the kitchen area. A commenter named Enkitu shared some advice for Sylvia in the comments section, suggesting not to give the poltergeist attention, respect, or fear. However, given the ongoing and unsettling paranormal activity happening in her home, it would be difficult to completely ignore it. The video, posted by Bugboo on YouTube and reviewed by the channel Unexplainable, has become popular in the international YouTube community. The clip shows a group of paranormal investigators who stumbled upon a frightening scene while exploring a cemetery in the woods, a witch-like figure devouring the deceased. A figure with gray hair and red stains all over her is standing over an unconscious person lying on the ground. The person's face and body are concealed, but it's evident that something sinister has happened to them. Although the witch wasn't caught in the act, her presence and actions suggest foul play.
Kenapa tadi kamu menyerang saya? Hah? Tadi saya hanya ingin bertanya kemana perempuan itu kamu sembunyikan, dan ternyata di sini ya. Kamu ingin mengelabui saya tadi ya, lawan saya.
One of the female members of the paranormal team seems to be using her abilities to combat the witch's dark magic. Let's hope she succeeds. Thank you for watching, and before you go to sleep, be sure to check your house for any trespassers or evil spirits.